Sandman. He's on. Say hi to Riley.
Hey guys.
Riley should be getting on in a second.
Okay. Quentin, you've been on forever, bud.
I know I have.
I'm sorry for waiting on me.
I've been on since I think it was like 11 or something like that.
Dude, I'm sorry.
11?
Hi,
Yeah.
Jade.
Hi, Riley.
Hi, Shavella. Oh, Shabella's up there dancing. I said Shavella was up there dancing a minute ago.
What? You seen me?
I can see you. Buddy. I like to see faces. Hi, Riley.
Hello.
Hey. So no surgery, Riley? They had to be put off?
Yep, they canceled it.
Darn it. I'm sorry.
I'm about to tell him to get on.
Oh. Hi, Mariah.
Hi. No, I'm her favorite. Did you know?
I think
Mariah
is your mini.
No, Mariah loves me more than you.
Definitely.
Anyway. Well, guys, hey. We'll give it a minute to see if anybody else shows up, and then I just want to go over a couple things, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And then it'll record, so the good news is that then if anybody else forgot about it or wants to go back and look at it, they can.
They can see me.
This group chat is trying to call me for doing
Riley, nice hat.
Right?
that.
Hey.
So,
you gotta
take a
hold still
hammer,
a little, guys.
give the screws into place. Jade, I'm trying to see your face. Don't get rid of me.
So, hey, in a minute when I get ready to talk, I'm going to mute you all, and then there's a thing for you to raise your hand if you need something, okay? Just while I talk, and then I'll be able to answer questions. Camilla already raised her hand. Of course she did.
Oh, cool.
Of course Camilla raised her hand already. Wait, there's a button. They found buttons. They like buttons, right?
Eli's on here?
Oh, hold still.
Oh, yeah.
That makes my eyes
I
hurt.
got my dog.
Hi, Eli.
I'm trying to get Bailey on here, but I don't think she's up.
Okay. I'm going to mute you all for a minute.
No.
Yeah.
If only you could do this in real life.
So I can get through some things, and then we'll answer some questions, okay?
If only you could do this in real life.
I know, right? Class would go so much quicker if I could do this in real life. I need a remote. I need a remote. I can point at whoever. And just, there we are. Okay. So let me see if I can get going everything I need to here. There's lots of buttons to push. This is my first one time.
Mute yourself. You can unmute yourself. I didn't know that.
Yeah, don't unmute yourself right now, please, so I can try and get this done, okay? So first thing I want to show you is if I come down here and I share my screen, I'm going to show you. This is my agenda of what I wanted to talk about today real quick, guys. So don't forget, if you didn't already do it, your schedules have to be turned in for next year as for freshman year, still tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Okay? If you need some help with that, message Mrs. Preston. You can send me a message. I'll try and help. I mean, I helped Amara a little bit with hers, and I helped some kids in my lab. But those still need to get in tomorrow, and there's a lot of 8th graders that don't have those in yet. So remind people those are due. Number 2 on my agenda is bell ringers from last week. I have scores in for those from everybody I got them from. A few people are panicking because they have zeros. Take a picture of it and shoot it to me in inbox. I've had a few people do that already. I didn't mark them missing. I just put in the 0 so it reminds you. But take a picture of it and send me so that I can grade it and put your points in, okay? And then, anybody who wasn't at school Friday, wasn't in class, I've just exempted you from that vocab quiz because I don't want to give you a vocab quiz 3 weeks after we were done with that lesson, right? That wouldn't be fair. So I just exempted those people from the quiz if they were gone Friday. Reading logs. I had some people say, hey, this is some time I have. I can still read maybe. You know, I gave you a module with stuff where you could see it. I created just a quick little module for reading logs, and I'll still count them, and that'll help me keep track, and I'll keep them towards our counts for your books, okay? For those goals. And then, of course, I want to look at the Satori and see if anybody has questions. And then the last thing is that you're gonna finish up the week tomorrow. Tomorrow's just kind of finish up, review kind of stuff. And then hopefully everybody has a great break, even though we're kind of stuck where we are, right? Okay. So now questions. You can unmute yourself to ask a question if you have one. Anybody before I pull up Satori? Or are you good?
No.
No,
No questions at this point?
You're doing it right.
I don't think
No.
so.
What?
Yeah,
Hi.
now.
Okay. So let me go in one more time here.
Wait, 1 second. Are we allowed to all stay on after you leave?
No, because I'm gonna end the meeting.
Oh.
What?
No.
No, please. I don't want
Okay.
to done.
So let me go to Satori,
Hey,
guys.
does anyone have the Shawty LD done?
No.
I do.
I haven't even started that.
Of course you do, Eli.
Manage participants.
It's
Mute
pretty
all.
easy.
I haven't
Mute
No,
you.
please.
I haven't done that. Eli.
Jade, you have a question?
No.
Okay. That was from earlier. Okay. I'll put your hand down for now. Okay. So guys, in the Satori here, what have you guys thought about this so far? Not too hard? Mrs. McKnight made it for us. Shavella? Yes, Miss Shavella? Oh, now you should be able to talk.
I haven't done none of this.
You haven't done none of it? Well, we're at 2.5 days. You could be working on it, sweetheart.
I didn't know how to do it.
Okay, so that's part of what I'm going to talk about, okay? So first thing was, and I'm going to move you guys over to the other side so you can see, is when you pulled it up originally from the link, you should have come over here to the dots. And if you click that, you say copy story, and it will make you your own copy, okay? And then from there, once you've done that, it gives you a version you can edit, and you can come in and click, put in your comment, okay? So in this section, write your response to the question. What does it mean to be smart, okay? One thing to be careful about, don't pay attention to these page numbers, only because when I had to hurry and find us a PDF Friday, I didn't have time to go through and copy every page out of the book. So the page number, the progress reports all match up, but the page numbers don't, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, but progress report 1 through 3, we had already read together in class. So we're describing his character in 4 words. Put an image here. So again, you're gonna go in and put an image in and fill it in. Different things here. Here's one where you could record yourself. Here's one where you could, here's one to put in a multiple choice question. So you're gonna write in, you'll click edit, write your question and your answers. And obviously mark which one's the right answer, maybe, okay? Hopefully everybody would know. How has he changed? Get a picture, screenshots of 2 examples. This is evidence right here. You know how we talked about with all of our arguments and things, you have to find evidence, quotes from the story to prove things. That's exactly what you are doing here, is you're gonna put in pictures of these evidences that show how he's changed, things from the story, okay? These are just summaries for some of his entries. This one's a little interesting. We've pulled in a little bit of grammar here, guys. Use a comma. Find a video that explains the basic functions of a comma and use it here. Okay? Put in an emoji. That's pretty easy. You guys like to use emojis, right? Multiple choice question. Another photo booth answer to a question. Okay, create your ink blot. This is why I sent your ink blots home with you Friday. My few people who didn't get them, if they were out sick, you can make something by drawing using a program like Numbers or Keynote, but most of you hopefully brought home your ink blots and you can just take a picture real quick and drop in there for that one. And then you're going to describe it. Yesterday's lesson, you guys got to listen to Mrs. McKnight teach about perspective. If you need to go back to that video, do it, okay? So you're writing about Charlie's perspective before the operation. What did he think of an ink blot? Remember when we saw that in progress report 2? Okay, now Charlie as he is by progress report 11, what would he think? Okay, and then it asks us to take from 3 different characters, what are their perspectives on IQ? Okay, and then it asks you for your perspective on IQ. What do you think? What do we notice about Charlie's writing? A picture of a place Charlie's using bigger, more technical words. Story about Charlie and the dishwasher. Okay. Remember, he runs into, he's at a restaurant and he sees the dishwasher, the busboy being mistreated. Okay. And then the last one, you need a description of Charlie at the end of the story, reactions to the end of the story, and talk about what you think the theme is. In the video I posted earlier today, I gave you 4 ideas on theme, and I talked about theme, okay? Do you remember that? And also, I don't know if you can see over my shoulder. Oh, it's up there, but it probably looks backwards for you. But if you look, I posted a picture of that same anchor chart, and I also made a video that's up for today on theme. And when you have all of that done, okay, any sources here, wrap it up. And all you're going to do then at the end is you're going to hit, when you're done, you'll hit export to PDF, and you'll go back in and turn that in on Monday, where I have assigned it. Okay, that's where the assignment is, the space is to turn it in. Okay, so now I'm going to turn my screen off and see what questions you guys have. Okay. Okay. Questions. Eli.
Is the this is all due, this whole tutorial is due tomorrow, right?
Correct, because it's what you've had to work on all week.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So if you need till Friday a little bit to finish up, that's fine. We're not gonna be super tight on deadlines, but okay. Let's see. Jade.
Okay.
The bell ringer.
Bell ring. Oh, there goes my dog. Sorry, somebody's walking by evidently.
And how much with those?
Bell ringers are worth, I think the points are on it. It's 23 points. And yes, those are due tomorrow. The last 2 sections, I have the videos that help with both of those that are ready to post tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay? Any other questions, guys?
I'd have one.
Quentin.
When is Mr. Carter's, do you know when?
I think I have it.
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow at 1.
Tomorrow at 1. I know it was 1 or 2, but it's tomorrow.
It's Thursday.
Because I asked yesterday when I was wanting to schedule one, I asked the other teachers what theirs were, when theirs were, so I could kind of, so you didn't have to be overlapped, because I didn't want you guys to have to choose between one or the other of us. Okay, so I know his is tomorrow. Okay, other questions, guys? Is everybody doing okay?
Nope.
Yeah,
Bored?
I'm bored.
Who's
I'm
bored?
I am.
My kids are bored. Trust me, they're real bored too.
Fishing.
I've almost ripped my hair out 3 times. It's so
Riley,
good.
did you say you've gone fishing?
I can't go fishing because the weather's awful. But
I know.
It's raining so hard.
My son
Wow.
wants to go fishing, and that's one he's been bummed about as well. Hopefully, maybe next week the weather will get a little better and I can take him fishing. Okay?
I mean, I'm down.
Do you like my hair? I just woke up.
It's a good look, Shavella.
I've been
Oh,
up
you
since
just
4.
woke up. I woke up at freaking 7 o'clock.
I'm
I've
sorry.
been up since 4.
I woke
up at 9.
Okay, guys, any more questions for me?
Do you like my fish
Yes.
berry?
It's a lovely fish, Riley.
Yes.
Okay, today's attendance, if you didn't do it already, I kind of asked you things about what you want us to do the week after break. So make sure you fill that out and tell me things. Uh-oh. Eli's now visiting us from where? Eli, where are you now?
San Francisco.
Nice. Schools will close
I
there
got a
too.
cramp in my-
Not a good
I
call.
stood-
You actually
stood
have a
up in the-
question, Eli?
Ow, ow, ow.
Another question, Eli? Yes or no?
Your mic's muted, Eli.
Okay. Guys,
I just-
I'm going to close this up, but by all means,
Oh,
message
No,
me if you
no.
need things, okay? And don't forget about getting those schedules in for Mrs. Preston tomorrow. Remind your friends about that too. And if you need
Can I-
help, inbox me and I'll try and help you, okay?
Can I start my own Zoom? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
probably
like,
not.
Oh.
Shabella, what's your
All right.
question?
we'll find a way, Quinn.
Okay.
Please start.
Bye.
No.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh.